everybody, I'm going to continue my look at Evercade games with Data East Collection 1, which is cartridge 03, comes with a nice full color manual. Every game gets at least one page of coverage, giving you a general overview and idea of the game itself. Let's go ahead and take Data East Collection 1. Let's pop it in my Evercade and see how the games hold up today. Let's go to the games. The Data East Collection 1 was published by Blaze Entertainment. It was one of the 10 launch games that came out in May of 2020. It also comes bundled with some premium packs, which is how I got my copy here in the US. The games are arranged in a simple left-right menu screen, mostly in alphabetical order. When playing any game, you can hit the menu button to access an options screen where you can save or load games, change the screen ratio from full screen to the original ratio, and quit the game to go back to the menu screen to select another title. This cartridge contains 10 games. None of them are direct arcade ports, but rather games from the NES Famicom, SNES Super Famicom, and Sega Genesis Mega Drive library. The first game is Bad Dudes for the NES. It's a fun little beat 'em up and it makes a solid addition. Burgertime for the NES is the next game. I'm a fan of Burgertime in general, but not so much of the NES port, as I find turning to be really unforgiving in this version. However, for whatever reason, I felt like I was able to control better on the Evercade, making it another solid title. Burning Rubber is the next game, which you might know as Bump and Jump on the NES. Here's another game that can be fun in short spurts. Two Crude Dudes for the Genesis is the next game. This is the only title that is out of alphabetical order, unless you change it to its original name, Crude Buster. A somewhat obscure beat 'em up, this game gives you the ability to pick up almost anything, including cars, and has a humorous feel to it. It's another fun addition. Fighter's History for the Super Nintendo is the next game. The original arcade game was so similar to Street Fighter II that Capcom actually sued Data East. However, this version is not nearly as fun as Street Fighter II. The Evercade is not ideal for fighters in my opinion, but the controls are still okay. Overall, this game is a pass for me. Joe and Mac 2 for the Super Nintendo is the next game. One of many platformers that came out during the 16-bit era. It has a nice look and it plays alright, but it's no Mario or Sonic. Karate Champ for the NES is the next game. Before Street Fighter II established a modern one-on-one fighter, there was Karate Champ. A much more realistic and slower paced title. I personally don't get a lot out of this game today. Magical Drop 2 for the Super Nintendo is the next title. If Bust-A-Move and Puyo Puyo had a baby, it might be this game where you grab and toss orbs to connect colors for matches. I like both Bust-A-Move and Puyo Puyo, but this game doesn't pull me in that much. Midnight Resistance for the Genesis is the next title. This might be the best game of this collection. It may not be an official Contra game, but it will give you a lot of Contra-style fun. The last game is Side Pocket for the Super Nintendo. For the single player, you could try to pocket balls for points and do some trick shots, but sadly you cannot play 8-ball or 9-ball against a computer opponent. The emulation overall seems pretty solid to me. Do you see some flickering here and there? That's probably how it was in the original game and not a failure of the emulation. I'll play a little bit of each of these games at the end of the video so you can judge the emulation for yourself. Family friendly wise, the game was recommended for ages 12 and up, most likely due to all the low-key animated violence in the fighting games. Like all Evercade games, this has an MSRP of about $20. Amazon was out of stock at the time of this video, but Songbird Productions did have some in stock at that price, and shipping over there is a flat $8 no matter the size of the order. So what do I think of the Data East Collection 1? This is one of those collections where no single title really jumps out at me, but it does offer a solid collection of entertainment. While I could pass on some of the games, I wouldn't mind playing the beat-em-ups and Burgertime every once in a while, and Midnight Resistance is the star of the show in my opinion. A lot of these games have been featured in other products, but if you don't already have them, this is recommended for Evercade owners. So where am I going to rank Data East Collection 1? Well, I've only ranked 2 other collections, and I will say that I do prefer those over this one, even though this one is still solid. So Data East Collection 1 is debuting at the 3 position. Data East Collection 1 doesn't break the mold as far as compilations go, but it still offers some fun for Evercade owners. But that's just what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter, and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. At this time, I'd like to thank William P. for his generous support on Patreon. If you think these videos give you at least $1 per month of information and entertainment, please consider joining my supporters at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer. Not only will we help keep this show going, but you may also get a chance to nominate and vote on games for me to review. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and look forward to see you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, everybody.
Mizoguchi wins!